Hello, everybody. Man, aren't you just tired? Sleep is a very good fix for that. But you know what makes sleep so great? It's not just because it, makes you feel better. It's because of the dreams. So random, it becomes one of the most popular conversation starters ever. And though dreams have many meanings, I've never personally tried to understand it. But it's still nice and entertaining enough to try and imagine what those meanings could be. But before I go on with this rant, let me tell you another little rant. What is lucid dreaming? Lucid dreaming is dreaming, but being aware that you are dreaming, typically occurring in REM sleep, rapid eye movement. And though by this definition I've given you, it sounds like you're just aware that you're dreaming, but being aware that you are actively hallucinating is like giving a baby Play-Doh. You can do whatever you want. It'll turn out like trash, most likely, but with practice, it's amazing and very fun. For the do's of lucid dreaming, you must remember how to remember your dreams. Because one of the easier ways to lucid dream is to try to dream a continuation of a different dream. So you can bounce off of that dream. And if you haven't been dreaming recently, you need to do some exercises, like writing stuff down. You can put a notebook at the side of your bed, and whenever you dream, you just write stuff down. The more you write, the more details you add, the more your brain will try to remember your dreams. And in turn, you'll be able to remember every part of your dream. So pick the most recent dream you've had, and use that as the base of what your lucid dream is going to be. Thing is, for me, I don't want to write down anything the moment I wake up. Because, sometimes I stay up really late, I don't really have a dream, and I don't want to wake myself up to actively write down what I remember. Since it's usually garbage, and I always assume, after coffee, after some breakfast, maybe I can write it down. Like how hard can it be to remember past breakfast? Turns out very hard. It's very hard, and I don't remember anything. So I can't really write it down. I'm just way too lazy to put a book on the side of my bed because I keep on forgetting. Another thing is staying up late. To lucid dream, there's like a nice little spot in the middle of the night where you can wake up and go back to sleep, and then all the dreams are just crazy from there. So you gotta wake up in the middle of the night, which means you have to sleep early. A problem for me is that I'm a very late sleeper. 12 a.m., perfect time for me. 1 a.m., sure. 3 a.m., that's a little late. But if I'm up that late, I'm probably playing Cookie Run Kingdom or Evan Break because of the new update. But obviously, to go into a good sleep, everyone knows that you shouldn't be using your phone and then immediately going to sleep, or using your phone in bed. But being a late sleeper means that there's no light, so you have to use your phone. And that's why lucid dreaming is no good for me. Oh well. But there are still other things, like chanting about how much you're gonna lucid dream and how great it's gonna be and how awesome you are, because you'll definitely lucid dream. It's just manipulating your mind to assume that it can lucid dream, if it just really tried, Thing is, when I go to bed dead tired, so I forget that I have to chant and do all these breathing exercises to really get into the sleep of lucid dreaming. So I'll just be laying in bed. I have no idea what I'm going to dream about, so I don't really care. And then I have to remember, oh yeah, I have to tell myself that I can lucid dream, that I will lucid dream, and that tonight is the night I will lucid dream again. But that is so hard. I just literally can't bring myself to do it. I'm too lazy and I go, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, I'm dead tired. I forget that I have to do the lucid dreaming thing. And I just don't. Because even though lucid dreaming makes me feel great when I wake up, it just seems like too much work. I'm not gonna do it. A thing I think made me lucid dream was just being nonchalant about it. Like, yeah, you are going to lucid dream. You just assume that you're gonna lucid dream, because why not? I mean, you can, obviously. Because whenever I try lucid dreaming, and like I actually start doing the breathing exercises, I get a little bit excited, and I'm like, okay, what am I gonna dream about? I could dream about whatever. But I'm too excited. My brain keeps hopping to ideas. So I keep getting out of the mindset that I was, and I end up not dreaming about anything. Or it's so random, I'm like actually surprised I dreamt that. One time I dreamt of House, the show, and I don't even remember how it went because 1, it was so crazy, and 2, I also just didn't write it down. But I will soon, because I forgot half of my dreams of these past few days. I haven't been dreaming of anything, honestly. But writing down dreams is good. I will try to continue lucid dreaming. And I mean, I have to get out of the habit of sleeping really late. So maybe these practices will do me some good. Alright, now here's what I think I did wrong, and what I think helped a lot with my lucid dreaming. 1, attitude. I think me being so nonchalant and just assuming I could lucid dream just really helped with my lucid dreaming. I was so sure I was nonchalant, and that just actually helped. That was it. Be nonchalant. You can do it. You obviously can. Like, everyone can. That was so easy. And you can do it first try. But after that lucid dreaming, I got really excited and I kept on wondering how would I lucid dream again, and how I even did that the first time. And my brain just kind of jumbled up every night. And then I just couldn't lucid dream anymore. So yeah, attitude. 2, writing down or telling your dreams to the people around you really does help. At first, I didn't do that. Like, the first time I lucid dreamed, I literally lucid dreamed. But it does help to remember your dreams. Because back then, I was able to just remember my dreams. But I slowly lost that ability. So, lucid dreaming kind of needs you to remember things. Remember to write down dreams. That's a habit that I'm gonna try and start again, because I mean, it's nice looking back at the dreams. Even if you're not lucid dreaming, it's nice to just remember dreams, and you can just talk about the dreams, because like I said, everyone uses dreams for conversation. 3rd thing, sleep early. You gotta sleep early. I sleep way too late, and so lucid dreaming just doesn't really work. 4th thing, I think being thirsty helped. Like, maybe being a little thirsty was actually good and just makes you sleep harder. I don't really know the science behind it, but I heard one time that drinking a lot of water before bed makes it easier for you to wake up and get out of bed. So, be a little dehydrated, I guess. It kind of makes me want to stay in bed. 5, you seriously need to plan before you hit the hay. Figure out what you want to dream before you go to sleep, or before you go into bed. Now, I know it's pretty common for some people to just use their phone in bed, but I mean, I don't have the habit, at least, so I sleep pretty quickly, and I can't really think of how I want my dreams to go when I'm so tired. So yeah, have a plan before you go to bed. 6, for the chanting, you have to chant something easy for your brain. Because the more you chant, the more sluggish your brain's gonna go, and it feels like you're doing a tongue twister over and over again. It's not fun. You have to think of something simple. 7, I tend to do this a lot, but don't freak out in your dreams. If you feel your dream is fading away, don't try to scramble to new ideas to keep the dream going. It makes everything all mushed up together because you're constantly thinking of new ideas. And you'll get so overwhelmed you'll just wake up. Yeah, and right now, I think that's pretty much everything. I'm not going to do a whole recap on that again, because I even forgot what I said. But for the people that have lucid dreamed, saw this video, Maybe you can give me some of your tips and figure out what to do with that. I'll link the videos in my description that I use to lucid dream. And I feel like